Alright, hey guys, we're back. Today we're doing something a little bit different than analyzing Jeff Costellucci, though I do enjoy that and I will be resuming that soon. Um, Somebody in one of my previous analysis videos told me to look at a group called Voctave, and that's another acapella group. It's a bigger group, I think it's like 11 members, maybe 15. Um, I've heard of them before, but I haven't actually seen any of their music. So today I want to look at Voctave for the first time. This is my raw reaction. I've never seen this before. And the song I chose is their arrangement, Carol of the Bells of Notre Dame. And I have to admit to you, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney movie, is one of my favorite movies, period. I think it's super underrated and I like it a lot. And The Bells of Notre Dame, I might just do an analysis of that song eventually because it's one of the best written songs I've ever heard. So that might come another day, but I'm really excited for this. So this is my raw reaction, and so I want to get right into it. So I'll be honest, most of the acapella I've listened to has come from pentatonics, home free, and voice play. Those are the big three, and they're probably also the most famous. I don't know what kind of traction Voctave has. Okay, they don't even have half a million subscribers, which is kind of sad because they're probably really good. But when it comes to those three groups, pentatonics, home free, and voice play, they each have 4 or 5 members. So there's not that much they can do with arrangements. And I mean, they always all three of them, they always manage to come up with creative arrangements and stuff, especially voice play. But I kind of like the idea of having a bigger a cappella group because there's more you can do with voices. Like you hear the octaves in the bass. How it's splitting the octave, I guess like bass and baritone. Like one of them is done. I can't do that. But like you have the split octave, and it'd be a lot harder to do that with just the few people in voice play or the other groups. Okay, excuse me. Pull up the virtual piano because I don't know what key we're in. I've said this before. Maybe I should figure out the key before I get super into it. We're gonna keep going while that's loading.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Drink in the bowl, ding, dong, dong, dong is a song, gift of a ring, dong, caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bow, raising a sound, or in a deal, telling it.
Nice bass down there. That's my favorite part of the a cappella group. I like how we increased the tempo that we usually hear Carol of the Bells sung in to match the Bells of Notre Dame feel.
Bells hear the ring while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Ding ding dong, merry Christmas. Ding ding merry merry Christmas.
Also, this isn't something I'm gonna sleep on. I really like how they're doing, like they're actually imitating bells, like singing bell tones in the background. Because that it establishes the fact that we're doing the Bells of Notre Dame with Carol of the Bells. Let's see. Oh, we're in G. Why can't I sing a G? G. Okay, well we're in G minor. Dang, that's late in the beginning. Was that a G6? Is that a G6? Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's a D6, but still. Maybe we changed keys. Yeah, maybe this is in D, but they switched it to G at some point. I don't know.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Drink in the bowl, ding, dong, dong, dong is a song, gift of a ring, dong, caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bow, raising a sound. people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding ding dong, merry Christmas. Ding ding merry Christmas. Ding ding dong, ding dong, there people don't do ding ding dong. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells. Merry 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 Christmas. Merry 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 Christmas.
Okay, now this is cool. This is something we talk about with Jeff and voice play a lot. How if you want to make the melody more interesting, you can start switching around how it's being sung. So here they're splitting it, like the lead or the females sing two measures and the males echo, with their own sort of inversion. I don't know if I just want to say inversion, with their own take on the melody. So they're switching it up a little bit.
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells. Merry 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 Christmas. Merry 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 Christmas. Merry 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 Christmas.
There's like the layered echoing. Also, I don't know what.
Merry merry Christmas. Merry 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 Christmas. Merry merry Christmas.
I think this lady in the middle is the one who's going way up there. That's mighty impressive.
Morning of Christmas, the city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame.
Okay, so we're doing a Christmas version of the Bells of Notre Dame.
The presents get opened, the children all play to the bells of Notre Dame. To the big bells as loud as the thunder, to the little bells sung as in song. And some say the soul of the day is the toll of the bells. Ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding dong, the bells.
Okay, so when you hear the original Bells of Notre Dame, when you hear the original Bells of Notre Dame, there's a lot of extended notes like that. The toll of the bells. No. Anyway, there's a lot of I lost it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of extended notes like that don't really go anywhere. They have booming low brass in the background as the note gets held out. But instead of doing the booming low brass, they're doing the Carol of the Bells da 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 that. So I think that's a creative choice to add Carol of the Bells to the background of the Bells of Notre Dame. Also, I really like how we're changing up the lyrics for this.
As in song, and some say the soul of the day is the toll of the bell.
That's what I'm talking about. You have the held note, and they add the Carol of the Bells melody to the background. Also, what was that? Is it like it was like squealing? Did that go up to an F? No. I don't know what that was, but that was really high. From that girl in the back, that was cool.
Is the toll of the bell. Ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding dong. The bells, bells of Notre Dame. We sing the song, go ahead and ding. Merry while people sing. Merry while people sing. Songs of good cheer. Songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Sing the bells, 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 bells of Notre.
Are we going for it?
Bells, bells of Notre.
Okay, we ended on a major triad. Wow. Okay, this is a lot to take in. I can't believe I've never heard this before.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so that's the outro. It's interesting to hear an a cappella group that not only has that many people, but that also doesn't have a beatboxer. Because I won't be discreet about this. I love what Lane and I guess like Kevin Lushula and Adam from Home Free do. Like the beatboxers are incredible. What they do is incredible. I can't do it. I'm blown away by the fact that they can do it. But my favorite arrangements from all three groups are the ones where they don't use the beatboxer and they just do like everybody is singing. Um like you get nothing. Like Can't Help Falling in Love from Pentatonics or True Colors from Voice Play or Auld Lang Syne from Home Free. It's just I love the simplicity of just hearing all the voices together. So that's something I really like about Voctave. I don't know if they do have a beatboxer and they just didn't use it, but I don't know why they wouldn't have used it for this song. But anyway, I really like that they're not using a beatboxer because it makes it more impressive that they can sound so percussive. Like I was commenting on how they were singing the bell tones in the background, um, and I guess that kind of takes the place of beatboxing. Um, so that's interesting. And also, when you have a group of this size, um, I guarantee they probably do some kind of audio editing because I feel like most artists do that at some point in the editing process. Um, but still, it sounds really full. It sounds a lot fuller with the 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11 voices than it does with 4 or 5. Um, because you hear and like in a lot of the arrangements that the mainstream acapella groups do, they like double voices when they like edit the audio. Um, especially in voice play, like they'll amplify like Jeff or something to make it speak more. And I feel like they don't necessarily have to do that here because there's a lot of voices that can do a lot of different parts together. Um, so overall, this is really impressive. I'm glad I found this. I'm glad for the commenter who pointed out Voctave to me, who recommended this, and I will definitely look at more of their arrangements soon because this is really cool. And maybe I'll do the Bells of Notre Dame analysis very soon because now that I mentioned that, I really want to do it. Um, but we're gonna be back next time with I forget who I'm analyzing next. It might be voice play, but I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.